Hello and good morning. Welcome to day 46 of Juicing with Courtney. As always, well, let me start off by saying I hope everyone had a good holiday, Turkey Day, Indigenous Day, however you want to refer to it. Um, yeah, as per usual, I like to keep it short, simple, and straight to the point. So we're going to get right into it with our juice. I already got it washed and clean. I have 3 stalks of celery, my kale. I have 1 Ruby Red Grapefruit and 1 apple cut up. We're gonna go ahead and get that started. Put our kale in there first. Then I'm gonna add my apple. I already know this is gonna be super tart being that I have the 3 stalks of celery. Um, I'm learning to like celery more and more. I'm still a work in progress, but I'm coming around. Okay. And since it's not a lot, it's not gonna make a ton of juice, which is fine. Um, but I just want to go ahead and get some juice, get my day going. But yes, I really hope everyone had a good holidays and traveled safely and didn't overdo it, because we always tend to overdo it around the holidays as far as eating and having leftovers. Throw those leftovers out. Do not put them in the freezer. Do not try to hold on to those. Throw them out. Oh my goodness, we don't want any more dressing right now. We don't want any of that stuff. But yeah, we ended up going to. Normally we cook, and I'll either go over my in-laws or my sister-in-law, and we just all bring a dish or whatever. But everybody had plans already, so we just ended up going to a restaurant, which is my first time going to a restaurant for the holiday. And it really wasn't bad at all. It was an Italian restaurant, and I was quite surprised. It was actually pretty good. So I wouldn't mind doing that again, but next time around I would prefer to cook and do it that way. So yeah. Oh, look at my teeth. The oil pulling is coming along. I still got a little yellow there, but that oil pulling, my goodness. It's coming along, okay. All right. Oh, I think we're about finished. Oh, I didn't even get my glass ready. Hold on. You know, I have to have my glass with my ice. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. It's just getting so, it's not even any snow on the ground, but it's so cold. And I can remember, hold on. Oh, I thought Moses was going to show up for his piece of ice, but I guess he didn't want any ice today, so that's fine. But no, it's getting really cold out. I can remember as a kid loving going outside in the wintertime, playing in the snow. I'm originally from Michigan, so if you're from Michigan, then you know how the winters used to be back in the 90s. Um, Going outside, playing in the snow, staying out there all day, not even cold. And now that I'm older, I'm just like, oh my gosh. Now I see why people migrate to the south in the wintertime, because I cannot do this. And then it doesn't help that I'm super tall, so it's like my fingers start to hurt, my joints start to hurt because it's so cold. I was just like, yeah, this is not, yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and migrate south. But maybe later on down the line. I love where I'm at. So um, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and taste this. Well, I'm gonna pour it, because there's nothing else I'm adding to it. I'm just gonna drink it as is. I've been doing really good. I try not to. I used to always like, you know, do good through the week as far as my diet is concerned, and then on the weekends I would have like a cheat day. But now I'm just trying to not do that so much. So on the weekends I don't indulge as much. I might have a cheat meal, and then I'll go back to drinking my juices throughout the day. It looks pretty good. Mostly, I mean, anyone can hold their wine glass however they want to hold it. 'Cause normally we hold it like this because it's cute. But technically, we're supposed to hold the stem like that. But I just feel like it's gonna break because it's so skinny. So anyway, let's see what we got. Actually, I'm pleasantly surprised the because I used 3 stalks of celery, I thought that it would overpower the juice. But it actually turned out pretty good. It didn't overpower at all. Um, yeah, it actually turned out really good. Mm, cheers. Yeah, it turned out really good. I find that when I peel the fruit, like if I'm using grapefruit or a lemon, um, or pineapple or something like that, if I peel the rind, my drink is not as bitter. And I know most people like to keep the rind because there's benefits and nutrients in the rind. Um, but I just didn't like the taste. It was like I said, my palate is so sensitive, so I just taste everything, and I don't like to just taste one thing. That's why it's so hard for me to eat like a lot of these veggie or vegan burgers or veggie burgers and stuff like that because they use like so much of one thing to bind it or give it a taste, and then every bite just tastes like that one thing, and I can't do it. So lately I've been eating a lot of the Impossible or Beyond, um, mostly the Impossible, which I'm still gonna figure that out because I'm like, there's no way that this stuff tastes like the real deal and it's not real chicken or real beef or so. Because I didn't post it here, but I made vegan tacos. So I used the Impossible meat and I cut up mushrooms in it, and I use rails. I think I'm saying it right. Rails, homemade pasta sauces, less sugar, and not all the extra additives like the other brands. What else did I have in there? I think I used the. I know it was a vegan cheese, but I can't remember the brand. And it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. You could definitely taste the difference if you're used to, if you're coming from eating dairy, you could definitely taste the difference. But it wasn't bad. And then I had kale instead of lettuce. And then of course I had pico de gallo, and I think I did a oh, what is the green sauce? A verde. I did a verde salsa on it as well, and it was so tasty. I mean, like I said, you do kind of notice the difference if you're used to eating beef and pork and all that. You notice the taste is different, but it's not so far off to the point where it's like, oh my gosh, you know what I mean? It's just it's very palatable. So I opted to do more Impossible options, and yeah, but I try not to get too carried away with that. 'Cause like I said, it's still kind of boggles my mind that this is meatless. So yeah, but anywho, like I said, I always like to keep this short and sweet. Again, I hope everyone had a good holiday. I hope your Christmas, or so many names for Christmas too, so I'm not even gonna get into that. Enjoy your holiday. And I will see you next time. I'm also going to upload, or try my best to upload, a photo of um, my beginning of my weight journey and where I am now. I'm gonna figure that out. I don't know how to do that here, so just be patient with me. But I am gonna upload a photo so you can kind of see the results so far, and then we'll talk about that. All right. Have a good day. Bye.